Let's do my daughter's nails. I'm technically a professional because I do have my cosmetology license, but I don't necessarily think I've mastered nails, but I do enjoy doing them, so let's give it a try. I have found that dip is the absolute best thing for something when you're doing it at home because acrylic is close to impossible, for me at least. Putting on little tips, shaping them. Then what I'll do next is I'm going to file down the top of the nail tip so that it kind of becomes the same as her actual nail bit. She wants a more almond or coffin shape, so we're going to go for that. You definitely have to leave a little bit of length when you're having this shape of a nail. We've learned this the hard way. Now for dip, I'm going to do 3 processes of this, but this is just the primer. Then I'm going to add the base coat and then dip it. And I'm going to do that 3 times just to make sure that her nails are plenty strong. I start just in the middle and then I work my way out each dip. That way it's not too thick at the cuticle area. This is going to be her base color. When you do one coat, it's like a really sheer beigey taupey color. It's just really pretty. I really do love this brand of nail polish. It doesn't run when you're trying to do nail art, and that is a big helpful thing. I've painted all the nails with the first color. Now the goal is to attempt a French. That is honestly really hard to do. But if you don't keep practicing, you're not going to get better at it. So here's to practicing. So far, this is where we're at. Now I'm going to add a lot of art to the nail. She chose this design. I think it's probably one of the cutest ones I've ever seen. Adding some roses. Sorry I didn't get to film all the detail. And well, here's the final product. How beautiful are those? They're just dainty and elegant and kind of old-fashioned. So happy with how these turned out. I have to say, God definitely knew what he was doing when he gave me 3 daughters.